Hello, hello, and welcome to Pop Not Pop. I have come today dressed as a Christmas elf, and it's really chilly here, so I regret nothing. Well, gang, you've finally earned yourself a love song. But of course, it's not a standard love song. I always want there to be a twist, don't I? This song is called Ready. And yes, it is a song about falling in love. But it is also a song about poor mental health. A lot of the time in pop songs, I feel like people either address love or mental health, like they're two separate topics. But the reality is that people who are struggling with their mental health are having lives, having jobs, unclogging the drain, catching the tube, choosing which yogurt to buy, going on holiday, falling in love. Falling in love when you are struggling with your mental health can be beautiful, but it can also be terrifically tough. You hope to God that you have the tools to communicate what's happening with you, and hope to God that they have empathy enough to be understanding with whatever you've got going on. Hopefully that's one of the reasons you picked them. Ready was pretty much written from top to bottom, and unusually, I already had the guitar lick, which features prominently throughout the song and which you will hear in episode 7, ahead of choosing the lyrics from the lyric pool. But the first verse begins, "There's a past that colours my present. I am just a shade past heaven." A lot of people who struggle with mental health have been through significant trauma, and trying to detach your past from the decisions you're making in your present can be exhausting. Sometimes we feel like we're a slave to our particular patterns. So to say a shade past heaven is a little bit about looking back on chances that you've had to be happy, that you feel like you've sabotaged because of those patterns. Then I wrote, "Would you be ruled by me?" This is a line from Shakespeare's play Twelfth Night, which is a complicated, gender-switching romantic comedy. And who doesn't love those? The character speaking is the aristocrat Olivia, who, while revealing no spoilers, has fallen in love with one twin, but runs into the other, and, mistaking the twin for their sibling, proposes marriage to them. It's a truly bonkers moment where she is in a very vulnerable, very earnest position, but at the same time has no true understanding of her situation. And I love the complexity of that. It felt appropriate. It's probably worth mentioning that this song is a blended song. It isn't just based on one experience, but a few scenarios with different partners that got me thinking about how mental health has affected my relationships. So although I appear to be addressing one romantic partner, it's more about me monologuing my musings as if I were. Next lines, "And I don't want you without sense, just as defenseless as I choose to be." Basically, I believe that we choose the people we are with on purpose, whether consciously or subconsciously. And if we hope to be truly known by them, then we have to show them who we are, which is scary. Then we have, "Would you be ruled by me?" Again, honestly, the repetition of this line is nothing more significant than it felt right for the structure of the song. And we're moving on to the chorus. I'm actually going to tackle the chorus as a complete thing rather than going line by line, because it makes more sense that way. "No matter what I say, I'm ready. I'm ready for something new. No matter what I sing, I'm ready. I'm ready for you." So Ready is a romantic song, but it's about where you are versus where you want to be. It's also to do with how sometimes loving someone is about the decisions you make, not the way you feel. That's pretty much what the chorus encapsulates, that passion and tension. Essentially, at some point, we all long to change and we all long to trust ourselves. Ultimately, we musicians make money, read tiny amounts of money, from writing about the instability in our lives. But in the meantime, you want to reassure the person that you're with that you want to be with them, that at your core, you're steady about that. So that is why I sing "No matter what I say, no matter what I sing." The idea is that I want to be a good partner to you, so I'm laying that down as an intention. This is the first really big guitar anthem that I've ever written. Possibly ever, but I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't lose the sound that I've spent all this time building. So we'll be exploring that delicate balance in the next episode. If you haven't found me online yet, then head on over to www.patreon.com/IamRooks and have a gander at the Rookes Lab. See you in a few for more Pop Not Pop.